Hey, horror fans, once again, it is me, the Horror Miser Money G. Yes, it is a new year. It is 2022. It's time for a new year of horror movies. And what a way to start than to review the latest entry into the Scream franchise, simply called Scream, or as I call it, Scream 2022. Now, Scream 2022 is a 2022 American slasher film. It was directed by Matt Benatelli Open and Tyler Gillette. It was written by James Vanderbilt and Guy Basick. Now, Scream 2022 stars Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, David Arquette, Melissa Barella, and Jenny Ortega. Now, in this film, 25 years after the original series of murders in Woodsboro, a new ghost face emerges, and Sidney Prescott must return to uncover the truth. Oh no, here we go again. Now, back in 1996, the late great horror director Russ Craven and screenwriter Kevin Williamson created a slasher film called Scream. The film, poking fun at slasher tropes, would go on to become one of horror's successful film franchises, with 3 sequels and a TV series. Now, after Wes Craven passed away in 2015, no one believed that another Scream movie would be made without him. However, a trio, actually not a trio, but I think it's 4 filmmakers who had gone to form production company Radio Silence. They're known for, I think, Devil's Dude and obviously Ready or Not. They decided to make a 5th Scream film. They brought back Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, and David Arquette, the 3, what we call the Big 3. They would go on ahead and make a 5th Scream film, and now here we are 25 years later. Is this latest entry into the Scream franchise worth the wait since Scream 4? Well, I could say it. Yeah, I really did enjoy the film, so I should say it was worth the wait. So after the typical Scream cold opening, we're introduced to a new group of teens. They're now being stalked by a new ghost face. Obviously, we've seen the trailer of how that opening films. We see that this girl named Tara, she's in the house, she's talking to her girlfriend Amber, and then eventually she gets caught in this nice game that Ghostface loves to play. Now, in this new Now, for this new group of characters, we have Samantha Sam Carpenter, her sister Tara, along with Sam's boyfriend Richie. Now, we also have Tara's friends, who are Chad, Amber, Mindy, Wes, and Liv. Now, as we see throughout the film, after Ghostface attacks Sarah, Sam, who is in California, she returns to Woodsboro along with her boyfriend Richie. It isn't long before Sam is attacked by Ghostface. Now, as the film goes on, we find out that Sam has a dark secret. I'm pretty sure when the film begins, we see that dark secret. Well, what we don't know what the dark secret is, but we see something about Sam. So the questions that we have is, what is Sam's dark secret? Because we know she has one. How does Sidney Prescott, along with Dewey and Gale, play in this part of the scenario? Who are the killers? All those questions that the audience will be asking themselves during the film. This another mystery aspect, which one of the great things is about what makes Scream. Now, first of all, I have to give credit for James Vanderbilt and Guy Busick's script, as they did a good job of making this film like a Scream movie. Like I said, we have the typical cold opening. We have the mystery aspect because we don't know who the killers are. Any of Tara's friends could be the killer. We see the deception going on. Obviously, there's secrets between any of this new group of friends, and that's basically what makes Scream. And I have to give James and Guy script credit for making this film just like a Scream film. Obviously, definitely listen to Kevin Williamson's for ideas about what they need to do, and they play it to perfection. I also like the new take they did for this film, as it plays on what's happening in today's horror films and also still making fun of slasher tropes. There's an instance where Richie, I like Richie's character because he hasn't watched any of the in-universe stab films, so he's kind of clueless at what's going on here, so I like that aspect of the film. I also like the fact that we spent a lot of time with the new characters before Dewey, Gale, and Sidney come into the story, because this story really isn't about them. I mean, there's reasons why they're in the film, because, obviously for some reason you can't do a Scream film about the big 3, but they don't dominate the film. They have their roles when they come into it. But I like the fact that it's more about Tara and Sam and Richie and their friends, not about Gale, Dewey, and Sidney. Matt and Tyler do a great job on how the film looks. The film, especially with the kills and the supposed jump scares. There's one scene where you think something's going to happen, but it doesn't. But it's played to perfection, so I like that aspect of the film. It's paced nicely, which gives time for the audience to care about Sam and Tara, hoping they will survive their encounters with Ghostface. Now, Melissa Barrera, known for starring in the musical In the Heights and Carmen, she's pretty good at playing the lead role Sam. She's brave, she's caring, despite the fact she has a dark secret, which might surprise some people when it's revealed. It really didn't surprise me, but I thought it was an interesting touch. Now, Jenny Ortega and the other actors in the film, they're okay in their roles, but they don't stand out like the characters in the original did. Obviously with Randy, Stu, and all the other characters in the original Scream, they all stood out. But for some reason, these characters here, they don't stand out like they did. However, I did like the Randy character who had a nice speech regarding the motives of this new Ghostface. I thought it was pretty interesting. While it was nice seeing Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, and David Arquette, I kind of felt their presence really wasn't needed in this film. As I stated before, what more can he do with these three characters? But I understand why they're in this film. I mean, it's a Scream film, and you can't have a Scream film without having the big three involved, and at least the script makes it believable for them to be in this movie. The kills are brutal and bloody, not gory like they were in Scream 4, but they are brutal and bloody. Matt and Taylor put enough tension and suspense so that no one is safe and anyone can be killed, and I do mean anyone. Now, another problem I do have with this film is the reveal of the killer or killers, which was a bit lackluster for me. Like I said, it's bad enough that the other characters really don't stand out like they did in the original film or I would say, any other Scream films. This is the first time where the characters really didn't stand out that much. And the reveal of the characters was a bit lackluster for me. However, their motivations for the reason why the killer or killers were doing this was very interesting. It kind of plays on what's happening with horror fans and certain horror movies of the day. I won't say what it is because this is a non-spoiler review, but if you've seen the film, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Now, there are plenty of nostalgia moments in the film, and the guys from Radio Silence did an excellent job in honoring Wes Craven. I believe he would enjoy watching this film, and obviously they definitely took their notes from Kevin Williamson because it's a good film. Now, as far as I'm concerned, overall, as far as a horror film or a slasher film, it was a pretty good film. It's a good film. It's a good entry into the franchise. It has some good acting, some nice skills, some pretty good laughs, and some interesting meta commentary regarding intelligent horror films. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of Scream fans will enjoy this film. Some places I read this is the best of the Scream sequels. As far as I'm concerned, it's good. It's not great. It's not a bad horror film or a bad slasher film. If I were to rank this, which I'll do a ranking video sometime next in the coming weeks, I kind of would rank it in between maybe 4 and 2. It's definitely not better than 4. It's not better than the original, but it is better than Scream 3. So kind of in between 4 and 3. I'll figure that out later on. So I'm going to give Scream 2022 3 out of my 5 bloody gold coins, giving it 3 out of my 5 bloody gold coins. Yes, like I said, it's a good slasher film. Got some good humor, some good meta stuff that's typical Scream. It's just not great. So there you have it. That is my review of Scream. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, please like and share because it does help out with the YouTube algorithm. Please, if you're going to make comments in the comment section about what you thought about Scream, please do not put any spoilers in the comment section. If you do, make sure you mark it as spoilers because I'm pretty sure not everyone has seen the movie. I may do a spoiler review, video of Scream, or I might do a live stream. I'll figure that out later on, probably sometime next week to make sure everyone has seen the film. And again, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime when I put up new videos such as this one. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G, and always remember that horror rules. I'll see you in my next video. I'm out.